On the frozen platform of a remote railway station in the winter of 1885, as snow fell thick and silent like secrets never spoken, he stood facing the woman he believed he had made a terrible mistake marrying, his breath visible in the air and his heart heavier than the wool coat on his shoulders. The marriage had been arranged by letters and necessity, not love, and when the train finally delivered her into his life, she was nothing like the woman he had imagined. Too quiet, too guarded, carrying her world in a small brown bag and her fears in her eyes. But that night, stranded by the great blizzard that would soon be remembered in history, everything began to change, for when the train could go no farther and passengers were forced to wait together in the cold, she surprised him by offering her scarf to a shivering child, by calming frightened strangers with a steady voice, by sharing the last of her bread without complaint, and as hours passed and the storm howled like a living thing, he saw strength where he had expected weakness and warmth where he had assumed distance. Trapped between steel and snow, they spoke honestly for the first time, she confessing how she had left behind her family and dreams to be a good wife to a man she barely knew, and he admitting his fear that he was incapable of loving anyone properly, and in that shared vulnerability something fragile but real was born, because when dawn finally came and the storm loosened its grip, he no longer saw a stranger standing across from him on the platform but a woman who had endured hardship with quiet courage, whose eyes now held both exhaustion and hope, and as the train slowly prepared to move again, he reached for her gloved hand not out of duty but choice, realizing that love had not failed him at all. It had simply arrived disguised as inconvenience, delayed by snow, tested by silence, and revealed only when the world stopped long enough for him to truly see her, and in that moment, amid drifting snow and the echo of the departing train, he understood that the blizzard of 1885 had not ruined his future as he once believed, but saved it by teaching him that the right bride is not the one who meets expectations, but the one who stands beside you when everything else comes to a halt.